How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to Catching Cars. My name is Isaiah, and I just wanted to say a big thanks to my first 1,000 subscribers. Of course, that is just the beginning. I have a lot more ideas, and there's a lot more videos to come, a lot more cars to catch. But yeah, big thanks to you guys, and let's just get right back to the video. So this right here is the 2022 Mazda CX-5 with the 2.2 liter diesel engine hooked up to the 6-speed manual transmission here. Fairly rare. So of course we're going to go take this out on the Autobahn, see how it goes, and I'm going to come back and tell you guys what I think of this Mazda CX-5 after my week of driving it. Before we get going, be sure to subscribe to Catching Cars and leave a like and a comment down below, and let's just go ahead, hit the Autobahn and see if we can get an acceleration run in. Alright, so this CX-5 with the 2.2 liter diesel, the 6-speed manual hooked up to front wheel drive, could top out at right around 212 kilometers an hour. However, it does take a while to get there. After 200 kilometers an hour, it does get a bit sluggish. However, a major benefit with this CX-5, like I said, 2.2 diesel, manual transmission and front wheel drive, gets absolutely great fuel economy. I took this thing on some longer road trips and it did excellent. You can easily do 1,000 kilometers in this if you go, fairly slow, and you can get it right around 5 liters per 100 kilometers, which is great for an SUV. If you go, let's say, like 100 kilometers an hour, somewhere around that range. So it does excellent on fuel economy. I would get this with the automatic, however. I just prefer an automatic, especially in a vehicle like this that you're not going to be racing with. The manual is not really that sporty, even though Mazda does typically do some very good manuals. This is just, I don't know, I prefer this with the automatic, just cruise around, and that's what an SUV is made for either way, except for if you take it off-road, but then you'd also need the four-wheel drive system. So overall, what are my impressions? The interior quality is great. I really think the interiors on Mazdas have become really good over the past years, and I think they're almost premium level. So I think this is really not that far off from an Audi or a BMW. It is a bit less premium feeling, but not much. It's really, really good. This is soft touch, this is soft touch, this is soft touch, this is soft touch, and even the hard touch plastics all the way down at the bottom, they're kind of grained, so they feel decent as well. So the interior quality is great. This one, of course, is very nicely equipped. It is the HOMURA, I believe I pronounced that right, edition. So it is very nicely equipped. You have seat heating, seat ventilation, heated steering wheel, dual zone climate control, of course, all the adaptive assistance systems, cruise control, blah, blah, blah. And that's one gripe real quick, the assistance systems. Again, it is a multi-step process to turn them off. And I did have the collision warning thing bother me a few times. Actually, just recently, a few minutes ago, it was bothering me right before I turned the camera on. So it's a multi-step process to turn that off. You have to go into safety settings, then go to collision avoidance, and then you can turn it off here, which I had already done after it bothered me earlier. And you have all the other assistance systems here with driver assistance, safety alerts, active safety. So it's just too complicated. Now, I do like the rotary dial, and I prefer this to have this while driving. It is easier to do. However, when you put in a navigation system, this navigation destination, this is really complicated here. So I'd still prefer a touchscreen for the navigation destination, or like a little writing pad that we have in some Audis and Mercedes models. So yeah, that to the infotainment. Like I said, we need a button here for the assistance systems to just turn everything off. My goodness, it shouldn't be that hard, and I hope one day that people understand that in the automotive industry, that's just, mandatory at some point. However, everything else, like I said, is really nice about this Mazda CX-5. Interior quality is great. I love the updated exterior design. This is the facelift model, of course. Leave a comment down below what you guys think of the facelift model compared to the pre-facelift I think it looks really nice. You have plenty of room in here. It's not too big, but it's also not too small. And I could definitely recommend this as like a daily driver. Just get this engine with an automatic, done deal, and I think you have a great commuter vehicle. It is an SUV, of course, which is kind of unnecessary, but everybody wants SUVs nowadays anyway for some reason, so I think this is definitely a great one. One minor complaint I still have with this vehicle, however, is above 200 kilometers an hour you get like this wind noise from the exterior mirror. Let's see if we can go ahead and reach 200. Probably not, but we're gonna go ahead and try and see if we can hear that. I think it's gonna be too much traffic up there to reach 200 kilometers an hour. Yeah, it's definitely not going to work. It's limited here anyway. But either way, at 200 kilometers an hour and above, you get this wind, like this whistling noise from the exterior mirror. I'm not sure if it's coming from both sides or just this side, but it's really weird. And yeah, so that really sucks when you do go speeds above 200. However, it does take a while to get to speeds above 200 either way in this vehicle. So I think right around 150 to 170 is the sweet spot in this. I've also been cruising around in this going really slow, just to get great fuel economy, to see how well it can do. And like I said, it does an excellent job on fuel economy. We have the Bose sound system in here as well, which sounds absolutely fantastic. Very nice bass. Of course, when you do turn it up a bit, it gets a bit distorted, but at lower levels it sounds great. I do like my bass in my sound systems, so it does sound really, really good. And overall, like I said, I love the ventilated seats. I love just everything about this vehicle. Just feels really good. I prefer an automatic in this, and then you have a great vehicle, so I can definitely recommend this. And that'll be it for today, guys. Be sure to subscribe to Catching Cars. Leave a comment down below, like I said, what you think of the design of the updated CX-5, and leave a like, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Catch you guys then.